So today I'm going to show you a little trick for getting your music file that's too short to be the same length as your video file. Hey, what's going on? Joe Gerardi here. And if you want to inspire, create, and enhance your imagery, hit that subscribe button down below and don't forget to hit the bell symbol. So many times when I'm looking for audio and music for my vlogs or videos, I find these great tracks with no copyright strikes against them, and I throw them into Premiere Pro and they're just 2 minutes long or 1.5 minutes long, and sometimes my videos can be 9-10 minutes long if I ramble on enough. And I have always been fighting with, well, how do I edit them? How do I make them longer? If I want them underneath the track, if I just want them as an intro or an outro. This quick little tip will give you the ability to make any music track the exact length that you need it. So I know we've all been there before. We find the perfect music track for our video and we throw it into our video and we realize it's way too short. And you can go through and you can, copy it and try to edit it and remix it yourself to try to get the pieces to work together and fade it in and fade it out. But here's a really quick and easy and kind of amazing trick that gets you audio that your music track to be the same length as your video. This is for Premiere Pro and for anyone who has a Creative Cloud subscription. If you don't have a Creative Cloud subscription, there's a link down below for a free trial of Adobe Creative Cloud. So in Premiere Pro, you drop your music track on the bottom and you can select your music track. You control click on your music track and say edit clip in Adobe Auditions. This is going to render and replace and throw the audio track into Adobe Auditions for you to remix. It will automatically open up Adobe Auditions. So this is your audio track, the waveforms for Adobe Auditions. In the top left corner will be your audio track. Now, the only way to remix an audio track is to put it in a multi-channel mixer. So it's super easy. You select your audio track, control click, say insert into multi-track, new multi-track session. We're gonna rename this DJ Quad Remix. It automatically uses the location of the original audio file to put together all the pieces for the remix. Say OK. We're going to expand the audio track so we can get a better look at it. Once you're in the multi-track session, you go to the right and you should have Essential Sounds panel. If you don't have the Essential Sounds panel, you can come up to Window and come down to Essential Sound. In Essential Sound, you're going to click on Music. You're going to click on Duration. And in here, this is where you're going to change the duration to match your video length. I'm going to go back to Adobe Premiere Pro. Going to go to the end of the track. Find that my track is 4 minutes, 5 seconds, 0.13. I'm going to go back to Adobe Auditions. And in here, I'm going to type in 4:05.15. Click Remix, and it's going to analyze the clip and determine what parts that it can use to extend it. Boom. It's pretty amazing. So Adobe goes through and it shows you where in the clip that it doubled up or remixed the audio, the music, so that it extended the tracks right here. If we zoom in, and you see that little wavy line, that's where Adobe has made the transition. And if we listen to the audio, it's pretty amazing. It does a really amazing job of just stitching these together and remixing it into a new track. So now what we're gonna do is take this and throw it back into Premiere Pro. So we go File, Export, Export to Adobe Premiere Pro. We want to keep the rename. It's gonna again save it into that same location folder. We're going to mix down session, stereo file, open in Adobe Premiere Pro. Hit export. It's going to boom, put it right back. Adobe Premiere Pro is going to ask you if you want it on a new track. You say okay, and now you have a music track that matches the length of your video. Pretty amazing, right? Super simple, super easy. This will save you a ton of time, especially if you have music and you have very long videos that you want to have music tracks underneath. You can make this as long as you want. You can make it 10 hours long, 10 minutes long, 15 minutes long. You just determine what length you want it, and Adobe Auditions will remix it for you. And it really is that simple. If you found this tip useful, hit the like button. And in the comments down below, let me know what other tips you're using to create your YouTube videos, specifically in Premiere Pro and Adobe Auditions. I'm working on a couple of little tweaks to get my vocals better and my audio better, and I might share those next week. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. And don't forget, inspire, create, and enhance every day. I'll see you in the next video.